Hello once again, I am Doc Rotten, and this is Gruesome Magazine. Tonight we're reviewing Queens of the Dead from director Tina Romero.
Gruesome Magazine.
All right, joining me tonight is my guest host, Paul Cardullo. Welcome back to Gruesome Magazine. How are you doing, sir?
Doing great, Doc. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. This film made my day. I can't wait to talk about it. Can't wait to talk about it. Before we get into the review, though, I would like to remind you or encourage you to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Share with a friend. Every click will help us find more horror fans just like you. But let's get into it. Let's jump into Queens of the Dead. Again, directed by Tina Romero. It's coming to theaters and VOD October 24th, 2025. The cast includes Jaquel Spivey, Katy O'Brien, Quincy Dunn-Baker, Tomas, Matos, Jack Haven, Dominique Jackson, Margaret Cho, Riki, Lindhome, Eve Lindley, and Cheyenne Jackson. How many of those did I butcher? I think I did fairly well.
Sounds good to me, but you know.
All right, yeah, who knows? So they probably, maybe I did them all backwards. Synopsis is drag queens and club kids battle zombies craving brains during a zombie outbreak at their drag show in Brooklyn, putting personal conflicts aside to utilize their distinct abilities against the undead threat. Yes. All right, let's dive in. Paul, what was your first impression of this movie as we watched it last night?
Well, this is such a grim, dark, and serious film. And wait, no. This was absolute freaking hoot. It was exactly what you want from it. Wonderful, really fun. Just a really fun film. I think that's the quick and dirty of it. And going into Queens of the Dead, I think you know what to expect, and it definitely delivers what it promises. How do you feel, Doc?
I feel very much the same. The characters are lively and likable. I mean, you really get to love these characters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's okay. The tone is more on the silly side, but it absolutely suits the makeup of this film. I enjoyed myself so much with this movie. It was so fun to watch. We laughed out loud. The characters, like we said, were fun. What a treat. This was a treat. Good job.
Exactly. Yes. Go watch it. There you go.
Go watch it. Well, let's talk about why we're saying these things, Paul. What comes to mind first? One of the qualities that made you say what we just said.
Well, I think you kind of nailed it partially with the characters. I mean, again, any sort of horror movie, even if it's a horror comedy, you want to care about the characters. You want to have characters that are likable, that you feel for, and they're fun. They're not caricatures. I mean, by their nature, often drag queens are very campy to begin with, so that there is part of that. But not everyone's a drag queen. I mean, you've got people from the whole LGBTQ plus spectrum. Well, not the whole spectrum, because it's a very big spectrum, but you have a wide range of people, and they're all treated with respect because they're people. It's about people being people, and that's just an aspect. It's not. It's fun. It's you really like these people and you like these characters and you like the relationships. There's relationships between them, and you can kind of see how they grow too. And that's where you're like, oh, so that's why you understand why people react the way they do to other people. I think that's part of it for me.
I agree 100%. And there are characters that are introduced that are meant to be conflict-inducing characters.
Yeah.
That you might not like at the beginning of the film, but by the time it's over, there isn't a character you really don't like.
No, yeah, you're rooting for all of them, yeah.
Yeah, and they have arcs. It's not a fluff piece. It is, it really is it's a comedy. It's a horror film. It's a blast, and they captured it all. So. You also mentioned to me you like the way the zombie. We're going to try to be spoiler free, but
yeah,
it has zombies. So let's talk about zombies. You like the way the zombies, the makeup for them, it's a little bit unique in this.
Well, yeah, it's this metallic, not quite glittery, but very metallic. Was it kind of silvery with metallic makeup, and
Yeah,
which completely fits in with the theme and the environment.
yeah.
Um,
The
and
context is perfect.
Oh yeah, it like you want kind of they're like, not sparkly, but you want shiny zombies. You want
Right.
shiny zombies. I think is a good thing, and it just works so well. And they have fun. They really do have fun with the zombies.
They
Um,
do. They do.
so and speaking of which, you had kind of mentioned in grand tradition of George Romero, who's Tina Romero's father, correct? Is that she's
That
his
is
daughter?
correct.
The social commentary you want to that
Oh, this. Oh,
you
but they.
yeah.
There's a number of social commentaries in this, but there's one in particular they really hammer in, and it is used with uh, much success, in my opinion. And that happens to be the social media that is kind of ruling people's lives. It feels like these days, and it plays into how the zombies in this particular film react and what they do, and it, it in context totally makes sense, works perfectly,
Yeah.
and yeah, I loved it. Every time that was a thing, it was so perfect. Having zombies walking around with phones looking at themselves, yeah.
Well,
And
it reminded me of Dawn of the Dead, right?
very much
Because
Dawn of the Dead.
they in there they go, why are people at the mall? Well, they gravitated to something that was comforting for them, comforting during life and so
Yeah,
forth.
what
They
they
like
remembered, right?
what they
Yeah,
remember, yeah, and it factors in like as a plot point even in this. So it's
it does.
yeah, it was quite fun, and like you said, it's there's a joy to it. It's really fun. I mean, for a zombie film, uh, yeah, there's definitely some. It's fun. It's a blast. I mean, that's there.
Yeah, and yeah, and I'm trying to. I don't want to spoil anything. I want to get into the arcs, but if I get into the arcs, I'm going to spoil some stuff.
Right. Yeah.
But I just want to say that there's there's more than one lead,
Yes.
really, and there's like some of the supporting characters almost have a lead quality to them uh, by the end of the film, and I really appreciated that. It became like a true group of protagonists that you want to follow. Much like let's pull Dawn of the Dead back into it. You had the four main characters, and they were all
Yeah.
basically leads, and you have a similar effect here to varying degrees, but also a bit broader too, because there's a larger cast of characters to get in this particular situation, and each one brings their own delight to this movie. Even the one character that is related to one of the characters that is not in is one of these characters is not like the other. This guy is, right? So
Well, yeah. I mean,
and
you
he
have
fits,
the cis white male from Staten Island,
right,
but he's even included, and they say no, he's family, and
right,
he's
right.
and he tries his best too. So there, yeah, yeah, I think the cast, like you said, is a big part of it. Jaquel Spivey as Sam, who, if you saw, I don't think you had seen it, but the recent musical remake of Mean Girls,
Mm-hmm.
they had a part in it that was real well, and they got a good voice, and that really fits in well. Katy O'Brien from Dre, and you said was she in, what was she in? The Star
She
Wars
was she
related?
was in Mandalorian. She was
Oh, okay, yeah,
one of the Imperials in one of the seasons of Mandalorian. But she
yeah.
was yeah, she's in some other films. But she is really good in this. Really
Yeah.
good in this. Matter of fact, and Margaret Cho surprised me.
Oh,
I wasn't really sure it was her.
yeah.
Cheyenne Jackson, if is in it from. We were talking about American Horror Story, but a lot of other things as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they all do. There's not a dud in the bunch.
No, and then there's a really fun little cameo too. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah,
That was a fun little cameo.
kind
So
of comes with the genre.
yeah, it does. So oh wow, I did not realize there was another cameo there. Looking at that we did not catch, and
Oh,
this is actually a biggie because if I'm correct, wait, I take a look. before I misspeak, because God forbid I misspeak, this is one of her only 4 acting credits. I'll give you a hint. We're talking royalty. We're talking. You mentioned Dawn of the Dead. Galen Ross was in it as the Stern Doctor. She's only done 3 other films: Dawn of the Dead, Madman, and Creepshow. This is only her 4th acting gig, because she is actually now a really well-respected documentarian and director of documentaries. So
I did
we
not catch
completely
that.
missed that she was the director,
Totally.
a doctor in it. That's a big deal. That's like she hasn't acted since Creepshow. So that's
Wow.
how did we miss this? So,
I
folks, watch it and watch for Galen
wow.
Ross. I was just talking about Galen Ross the other day. Holy crap!
Nice,
Ah,
nice. That's appropriate. That's appropriate for this
yeah.
movie. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. And won't you give me your score, 1 to 5, 5 being the best? What did you think of Queens of the Dead?
I'll give it a straight on solid 4. I mean, I could attempt to go a little higher. There's a couple parts where it seemed like there might have been a scene or 2 missing that they might have edited for time or because it didn't quite work. So it felt there was a couple of things that jumped a little bit, but I mean, a good solid 4. And this is a more on the positive side of a solid 4 than the negative side of 4. If that's I hedge it like.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy it. I had a blast with it. That's me. How about you, Doc? What's your?
Very similar. I just took one more step, 4 1/4, and and I agree with everything you said with the solid 4. I just had so much fun. I just had it. It was.
There you go.
I just had so much fun. That I had to take that. Go ahead and take that extra step. I recommend this. It's a blast. There's a lot of reasons to watch this, and having fun is the biggest.
Oh yeah, most certainly.
All right. Well, there you go. That's our review, spoiler free. I think we did, except for one. We spoiled one thing, cameo that we missed.
Yeah, but we didn't know the cameo was there, so there you go.
We spoiled check this film out. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. And thanks for joining us, Paul. This is so much fun hanging out with you, watching these movies. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
Let's say good night.
Good night, Doc. Good night, everybody.
Gruesome Magazine.